just sitting in the background being like, you know.
That bitch, even when I'm crying crazy, yeah, I got boy problems, that's the human in me. Bling bling, then I solve them, that's the goddess in me. You could've had a bad bitch, not committal. Help you with your career, just a little. You supposed to hold me down, but you holding me back, and that's the sound of me not calling you back. Why men great till they gotta be great? Don't text me, tell it straight to my face. Best friend set me down.
I'm Sarah. And this is Bitchin' Batch,
our show where we break down what's happening in the Bachelor Nation this week.
It's Hannah Brown's season week 10.
It's week 10, the Big 10, and boy was it a Big 10.
It's Fantasy Suite Week.
It is. Oh boy, is it. We're going to talk about our favorite moments from every date, and we're going to start with Peter. Peter was first. Okay, we should address that today, Lauren Zima of Roses and Rosé shared an article that Peter has an ex-girlfriend who feels like she was betrayed. He betrayed her to be on The Bachelorette, which definitely throws a wrench in some things. Taylor, resident Peter stan, how do you feel?
About the girlfriend thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I feel as if it is different than it was with Jed.
Agreed.
Jed just left and had a girlfriend.
Peter had broken up with the girl.
Yeah, it had been a few months, and so I feel as if
it did sound from the story that it was a little shady the way he broke up with her, but he's going to be on The Bachelorette. That's very secretive.
Yeah, I just feel as if it's a completely different situation, and
I agree.
I think it's fine.
I think it's fine. I don't think he's gonna win anyway, but I still think it's fine.
Yeah.
Favorite moment from his date?
God, I don't even know. They went on a boat again.
I know what my favorite moment is.
It's the windmill.
When they showed the windmill. When you knew who it was. Like, that was amazing. I love that they could have saved that for the end of the episode. You know, like, they could have, that would have been so dramatic if they got through the whole, like, I slept with someone in a windmill thing and you still didn't know who was in the windmill, and then at the end they finally show it. That would have been really crazy. No, when they showed the windmill, I was very excited. I was very happy for Peter.
Yeah.
Because you knew, you know, like, everyone else is like, oh, there it is.
Oh, he was so... I just felt bad the whole date because he's
so
confessing his love, and I was like, this is a sure sign.
She wasn't saying it back.
Yeah, this is a sure sign that he's not gonna win, because this happens every season where someone professes their love over and over and over again, and you're like, all right, you're not gonna win.
Oh, that poor boy.
So next is Tyler.
My favorite moment was when he respected her and her body. Which is like he always has been doing, but when she was like, I don't want us to sleep together, and he was like, whatever you want. Like, I'll do anything you want. If you want to talk, we'll talk. And I just started crying. I was like, not okay.
Yeah, so for slight context, she basically goes to the table, and before she hands him the Fantasy Suite card, she says, I don't think our relationship needs sex. I think our relationship, we need just time to talk, to get to know each other more. And he was like, good, that sounds like a great idea. I agree. And moves on.
It was the most respectful thing I've ever seen a man do. Fiction or nonfiction, truly.
My favorite moment of the date, though, was when they were at the spa, and he tells all the masseuses to leave, and then he starts massaging her leg, and then she turns around and she's like,
that was really cute. And he's so romantic. I can't deal with Tyler. I really can't. Like, every time he's on screen, I feel overwhelmed because I'm like, you are doing literally everything right. And like, women have just not been trained to see a man do something right. So it's like, we don't know how to handle it. It's my brain is like, does not compute. I'm waiting for him to mess up.
I don't think he's going to.
I don't think he's going to.
I don't think he's gonna win. Actually, I don't know anymore. I don't know who's gonna win anymore. I truly cannot decide. However, Tyler is amazing. He's the only one who has had nothing come out about him. Nothing.
I love him. I really do. I really do. He did a great job this week. Always, again, top 10 out of 10, Tyler. He's delivering week after week.
He has overtaken my love for Peter. My love for Tyler is like...
Yeah, Taylor was like vocally reacting, being like, oh no. She was like, yes.
Oh, he did better than Peter.
He's outshined Peter.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, it was amazing to see a man respect a woman like that in front of millions of people. Good job, Tyler. Also, when Hannah cried when Tyler was walking away because he was just so good, like, me too. Me too.
My favorite moment of the Jed date was when she got up and walked away.
Sophie followed her, which is so annoying.
I just kept yelling at the TV like, sit down and be quiet.
I don't even know what my favorite moment was because I was so irritated the entire. Oh no, that woman asking Hannah all those questions. That was so shady. Her being like, how are you gonna make a decision? Like, well, you're just gonna know, you know? And Hannah was like, oh my God, like this is a lot. I loved that lady.
Whoa, wait. I think you're right. You're like theory because remember she said something about like love at first sight and Hannah was like rolling her eyes. I think that does mean that Luke's date was first because during Luke's date they talked multiple times about how it was like love at first sight.
My theory as we go into Luke's date is that Jed's date happened after Luke's date and Luke was sent home. So Jed's asking Hannah all these questions like about Luke, about how could she not see it, and she has to bite her tongue because she can't reveal that she's already had her fantasy suite date that she hasn't had her fantasy suite, that she already had her one-on-one with Luke, and then it didn't go well and she went home. And I think she's kind of biting her tongue because her answers were her just being like, you just have to trust me, like not really saying what she likes about Luke in the present. She says a lot about the past, being like, well, we had a lot of connections, like I saw a side of him that no one else saw, you know, and there was the whole love at first sight eye roll thing. I really think that Luke's date happened before Jed's. Jed might have been last, or Tyler was last, I don't know. Yeah, I really do think that I'll have to rewatch it. If I rewatch Jed's date, I'd be able to get more tea on that, but.
Yeah, there were a lot of moments in Jed's date that really made me uncomfortable because he kept saying stuff like, but Luke, and Hannah was like, be quiet, this is my decision.
The thing that made me the most mad that he said was him being like, I hate to think that you're gonna get hurt because you don't know what you're doing, or something like that, something that implied that she didn't know what she was doing and that like he can't trust her to make her own decisions, something along those lines. It wasn't that heavy-handed, but that made me really angry because that's something Luke would say. That's absolutely something Luke would say. In that moment, Jed was being no better to her than Luke was. So that was frustrating. That was definitely super frustrating. I really thought that Jed was gonna go home. Mm-hmm. Even though I was like, no, but I really think he wins. And it did turn back around, and like obviously we saw them the morning after, and the fantasy suite clearly went well, whatever happened in there. But I really thought for a minute she was gonna call him on doing exactly what Luke does.
So the last day was Luke's, and my favorite moment was when she sent him home.
My favorite moment was when she said having sex may be a sin, but so is pride. And
yes.
I was like, that was amazing. It was more amazing than I thought it was gonna be.
She like very strategically answered him by saying like, okay, so you're saying that me having sex with someone else is a deal breaker, but everything you've done thus far was not a deal breaker for me, and I was willing to look past it to make this relationship work and to work through all of those things that other people were saying about you. Absolutely. And now you're telling me that me possibly having sex, which is part of the show, like the fantasy suites happen. That is part of the formula of this television show.
Absolutely.
Is that they date more than one person at a time. If he wasn't okay with that, he shouldn't have
been
come
on the
on the show. So her like, she's just such a feminist icon, and like saying all those things on screen, huge. I think she's the best Bachelorette.
He kept saying, if you were to slip up, as if like her sexual desires are like mistakes. That made me so angry, because we don't need any more people telling women that they can't have sex or that they need to control their body. And that was so manipulative and so, it's just gross. Like, it made me feel gross every time he said, were you to slip up, as if her choices are not her own.
Yes. And then when at the end, when he says that she owes him the chance to speak, and she
I'm
was
so
like,
glad she lost it.
she was like, I don't owe you anything. I have done everything for this relationship.
God.
I don't owe you anything. I've given you every single chance that
I
there
loved
possibly
that.
could have been.
Yeah,
Thus
I loved
far.
that. And I loved that, like, it took her, like, she really was holding herself back, and then he pushed that last button and made her so mad with the I owe you that she was just like, I fucked in a windmill, you know? Like, she really just threw it out there out of, I thought it was like good to see her get angry at him. I wanted her to get angry at him because he has done so much that deserves being yelled at. So I loved watching him be yelled at. That felt really good.
Bachelor of the Week, Tyler really surpassed everybody this week by miles.
Do you see how thrilled women are when men just do the base thing and respect women's bodies? Like, it's insane.
Dean has a mustache and long hair. Didn't see that one coming. And yes, Blake looks like his edit is going to be that he's like a low hoe, which is great.
Great. We saw multiple shots of John Paul Jones.
Thank God.
Thank God.
I don't even know. Well, we know Luke's coming back to try to propose, as I predicted all season. We're gonna get the top bun. I'm very excited. I love that look for her.
I love it. I can't wait for her to scream at him in front of everybody.
Oh yeah, I didn't realize all this was gonna happen in front of the other guys, but I'm ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready for Tyler to be respectful as hell. Of one hand at once.
And then Peter's just gonna be sitting in the background being like,
And Luke are gonna get in a fight, and Tyler's gonna be like, Hannah, how are you feeling? And Peter's gonna be like,
can't wait for
Right.
Peter's heart to be broken next week.
ah, that hurt my heart.
I know, I just feel like it's gonna happen.
Yeah, Pilot Pete. All right.
Bye-bye!
We need to say like, subscribe.
Like, subscribe! I
you
like
love.
bees. Sarah doesn't like the moon.
Jane likes the moon.
Jane likes the moon.
We miss her very much.
All right, goodbye!
Bye.
Mwah.